I'm happy to be an old stogie from Stogie Flogie, or however that song goes. I know Savage plays it sometimes, but I'm very not like good at the music anymore. I mean, all my music is from way back. Like I was asking him, I was like, "What's that song?" I mean, if I think about it, it's not that I can't like come up with it on my own. I probably heard it, but I mean any of the new stuff, forget about it. I don't ever listen to radio anymore. But when I was getting the gas, it was like all about that bass, about that. I forget what they were saying. Like it just goes in and out of my mind. Like I don't even give it a thought anymore. Like I mean when you get older, you look at it. I mean I sat there for about 15 minutes. I thought I was at a hospital waiting room. I want to get these things off. Please. It really aggravated me. It made me sit there 15 minutes. It was about something over a purchase or something, and the guy is all chilling. He's like slow as all hell. And I can't get these wipers. I just can't get, I can't. Sometimes I get in one of those moods, just like the girl goes to me. She said, at night, I'm just swearing at the TV, swearing. Because every time I see Trump, and there's our traveler. He's not in the road. On the way up, they were in the road. So again, well, we finally got our gas, but it was something. I guess she got charged for something, and she didn't get it in the bag. So he had to go deep into the archives. I don't know when she was there. It could have been like hours ago or the other day or something like that. So, and here I was like, I mean, I got the car out there. I got the pump in it. It was even it wasn't running. I could lie and say it was running, just to make the story sound better. But when is a lie good? Is there times where lying is good? I mean, sometimes we have to tell a lie because it's better. It's better to tell a lie at times. It doesn't mean you're bad or anything like that. It's just you assess the situation. It's like how am I gonna make it better? How am I gonna make it better? So forget about that. Let's do the intro.
That you don't get to keep the microphone as long as you want to keep the microphone, which caused the physical altercation. As he calls it, a tug of war. If there's a tug of war, there's a physical altercation.
All about that bass.
And so Wilson is saying that
all about that
what gets you disbarred.
About that bass. About that. All right, see what else. That poise.
Lucifer, son of the morning.
I'm gonna chase you on earth. Sounds like Bob Marley. Crazy.
His job when the president.
So, anyways, what's gonna happen here? I mean, we got the AG and all that kind of stuff, and then all right, now we do need the wipers. Okay, all right, I'm better. I guess I wasn't expecting a 15-minute delay like that, and I don't know. I mean, when I'm on. Just like in the morning when I'm here, I'm like listening to it, and I'm at that final thing. I mean, because I go out, do a little bit of the workout here, because we're just throwing all this together as to work in some kind of show, and also to kind of help a little bit. We do analyze things like that. I mean, a lot of the stuff that's going on right now is childish, but I guess we have to look at it somehow. Let's have our coffee. We have to look at it somehow. All right, give me more. Because I was like kind of sleepwalking here this morning. I got up and I'm like, I almost wanted to start off the morning by just showing the interaction between Don Lemon and all his guests and everything like that. I mean, what they were saying. They were saying, did you see the way? I mean, this is from a different perspective. Okay, so people see it differently. Some people see him as a bully and all this kind of stuff. Other people just see him as, God, he has a stressful position right now. He's trying to get things done, and then all this stuff going on. I mean, ever since he's been there, it's like impeach, resist, and all this kind of stuff. I mean, I understand people don't like him and all that kind of stuff, but he did win. He did win, and things are happening. He's actually doing something. You know how like writers sometimes like they say stuff about something and they a tweet and then they take it back. They say something harmful. Like the other day, this writer and everything was when Tucker Carlson's house got invaded and everything like that. It's saying good for him. Said all this stuff, but he took it back. I mean, there's a line. There's a line that that we can't really cross. And then a lot of the comments were saying, we miss having somebody that had good manners, that was professional, like all this kind of stuff, didn't lie and all this kind of stuff. I mean, people are seeing it from a lot of different sides. You got to understand that. I know a lot of people can't handle. A lot of people, they tune in, they want to hear, what they want to hear. They want to hear people that agree with them. They don't want to hear anything that rebuts or anything that has to make them think or anything like that. They want, to be around, other people that, make them feel good about the way they're feeling, and they don't want to feel like, they're all these things that, that they call Trump and all the supporters and everything, so they can't, there's a lot of people that want to say some good things, they can't. I mean, we all sort of got to that point a few times during the month where some people said some, some nice things, like Whoopi was on a show, she said something nice about him, but then she immediately, kind of took it back. So anyway, what is the thing? I mean, he can't say that you're, that's a stupid question. He can't say that. He can't say sit down. If I went through 2 weeks of what he's gone through, I probably would be on a tower. And I mean that, in a fun way, and not literally. I'm just saying, it's just, I don't know how, he deals with stuff like that, but I mean, he's used to it. I mean, just like Hannity. Hannity doesn't even sleep. Hannity, he says, I get very little sleep. Me, I need my 6-7 hours, I can't function on 4 hours. I mean, with me on 4 hours, maybe it's disaster. I remember I used to go in days, in work where I just had very little sleep. They would end up, sending me home, because I'd just be irritable. Not always, but sometimes, because I don't like dysfunction crap around me, and, it's something you have to deal with, I mean, you learn to adjust. So there's some people that see this as, as racist, as sexist, as xenophobia and all this kind of stuff, and there's others that see it as well, this, certain things got to be done, to get to where we got to get to. I mean, you have to have policies and laws, that work, that everybody can, be fairly treated. I mean, one of the things, with California and the houses and all that kind of stuff, it's I don't know this for sure. I didn't want to look it up. I just, something about the voter ID. I guess I was hinting at that yesterday, a little innuendo, because, sometimes I feel uncomfortable with just asking, a normal question, about, California voters. I mean, I know there's been this big thing about, about IDs and all that. I mean, what is the harm in an ID? And I know, and then I really go about the hyphens and this and that and all this kind of stuff. Well, just get it right. Find a system in place, have an ID. What is racist about that? What is so bad about that? Because it's even. It's not like one person. But anyway, what else we got? What else do we got this week? Now I got another creepy car. Follow me. Let's go over here. It's drizzling. It ain't that bad. We can step out. but this person seems like interested in me. Alright, let's do our intro music. Maybe it'll be an interview of some sort. Yeah, they're coming over. Welcome in, high above the West Tower in downtown Los Angeles. We're outside here. I'm Jim Acosta. We're sitting out here in Paris. We have Trump is over there right now. Yes, in this car. Yes, like I said, man. He's just all over me. Come on over. Come on over. Be on the show. Come on. I've only been distracted for 20 minutes thus far. So we're not here from Paris. Alright, so where are we? I mean, that's creepy, man. Guy was like following me all around. I mean, what is this? Yes. At least you're mad at something different, man. I mean, the other day, towards the end, that one day that show, and he's got a stop sign down there. That's a stop sign. He's been there for about 5 minutes now. 5 minutes. Well, not 5 minutes. All right. That's a lie. All right, I'm gonna put my coffee up there. But seriously, if that's not creepy, what is? What is? If that's not creepy, I mean, I'm just driving. This is how things happen. I'm driving way far away from him. All of a sudden I see him. It's starting to rain a little bit harder. I don't want to ruin the camera. So, I have our little coffee. Looking at the timer, alright.
8.7. It only takes a minute to find out if...
So, start off the show. How did we start off? Yes, we've seen something on there. I mean, yesterday I was kind of directing the show at some newcomers, because I said to myself, because some people, they stop by. Well, I know that's normal. For me, we welcome them back. We're not kicking anybody out. This has nothing to do with that. We're trying to all get on the same page, and I'm trying to have some good material. And yes, I've been setting up something with, some kind of like karaoke thing. I still want that. I mean, I would do a good job at it, and it's not about ego or anything like that. Like, it's just something to give to people. I mean, yes, we're a divided nation here, or country, whatever. I'm just involved in American politics a little bit. Anyone wants to stop by, tell us about UK or France or Venezuela, I don't know. Just name it. South Peru, Greece, Italy, whatever. Tell us. But I'm just saying, what we got here is it's nonsense. Pretty much. All right, let me try to rack it up again. Let's go get some good music. That Crazy was on there. All right.